Hi, and thanks for joining us for this edition of B-Town Talk. Mayor Joseph DiGirolamo, and I'm Dawn Davis. We're glad that you could join us today, Friday, the 26th of May, as we get ready to celebrate the Memorial Day weekend. Hi, boss.
Hi, Dawn. Big weekend coming up, and certainly we should always honor the veterans every day. But this is the weekend, and certainly on Memorial Day Monday is when our parade is here. And we go down, we start out around the Holy Ghost, where Holy Ghost School is. We start there, and it goes all the way down to our city line down there where it stops with a picnic. In
Mill Road, right?
Mill Road, in the park. There's a picnic afterwards. And it's a great parade. I hope all of you can come out. Anybody, children love it. There's a lot of candy, a lot of things going on. A beautiful parade with so many things that do it that I know not just the kids, but everybody will enjoy. And certainly we go down into Andalusia at the VFW, and there will be a memorial service there, which is very touching. It's there every year as we honor our veterans. And again, I just like to remind everybody, this is a day when we commemorate that, but we think of our veterans every day. Yeah, and we think of them all the time. And actually here at our Township building, it is named after the veterans of all wars. So it's a great day, looking forward to it, hope to see you there. Kids come out, have a great time. We'll be candy out, American flags, and we'll just have a ball. And hopefully it'll be a great day. And I understand the weather's going to be good.
Oh.
Any rain would hold off to the afternoon. That's what we're hearing now. So look forward to seeing you there. Say hello. I certainly will say hello to you.
And remember, and I'm always trying to be the voice of reason, but Memorial Day it's really not about picnics. It's not about going down the shore, up the mountains, or whatever family activity that you do. It's great that families get together, and that's all wonderful, but I think sometimes people forget that without our veterans, we wouldn't be doing any of this. So once again,
let me
thank you very much.
You know
what? Can we talk about the Vietnam Veteran Tour of Honor?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, no, you go ahead. You have more.
Well, it's on the 5th, I believe. It starts at over at Parks Casino at 6 a.m. There's 6 buses going. This is the first time they did the Vietnam veterans, and this is in June. So it doesn't conflict with the Korean and World War II, which is in October, or the end of September, actually.
End of September.
Yeah, the end of September. But this come out, if you get an opportunity, 6 a.m. on the 5th, and be there when they come home around 6 o'clock in the evening.
That's the best part.
It's incredible.
Because we did it a couple years ago, and just the respect, the celebratory nature of people, they're standing on the bridges. It's a police escort. I mean, these gentlemen, men and women, are getting just the absolute patriotism and respect, like I said earlier, that they deserve. The fire trucks are crossed with American flags, and when they pull up to Parks Casino, it's wonderful. And you can see the tears in these veterans' eyes that they so appreciate it. And some of them are, you've got to remember, World War II veterans, I mean, they are going to heaven in rapid numbers. I mean, so they're up in their mid-80s, upper 80s, and 90s.
Right.
And some of them need to be escorted with wheelchairs. And I know.
And 100. We've had veterans that are 100 years old, believe it or not, and had the opportunity.
And to see their faces when they've never been there to the Washington Memorial in Washington, D.C. So to see their faces and their reaction, and their minds are going back, and you can just see it in their spirit. It's just such a rewarding experience. So if you can, like the mayor said.
6 a.m. be there for a send-off. 6 p.m. be when they come back to have them come in. There'll be music. There's all kind of, and they treat the veterans to the parks over there, treats them to a dinner. So really, it's an exciting time. And by the way, if you'll see they stop 95. They go straight through. Yeah, it's unbelievable with police escort. So it's an incredible day, and for our Vietnam veterans, this is a great opportunity to go out and say thank you for what you've done for us. So the 5th, we'll see you at the Parks Casino, 6 a.m. If you can't be there then, 6 p.m. when they come home. I just want to touch on another thing.
Sure.
it's about the flag too, the American flag, of having it out there, the people to know in our country. It's not the cloth, it's what it represents, the American flag. And here in Bensalem, the Kiwanis Club actually puts flags up for you. For $25 a year, they put that flag up and they take it down 4 times a year for the holiday. That's all it costs you.
You can't buy a flag for $25.
And they pick it up and take it, store it, everything. And the more of that we see and show our patriotism here in Bensalem, it's incredible. So if you get an opportunity, you can contact us here at the Township or the Kiwanis Club. They do an incredible job. So let's get our flags out. If you don't do it that way, get your flag out and let's show our support to USA.
Absolutely. I know that when I go home today, that flag will be there from the Kiwanis.
They're up a lot of places right now.
Yes, it wasn't there this morning yet, but they're putting them out. And a lot of people do participate, but we could use some more, and it would really just show that we are patriotic in Bensalem, and it's just a wonderful thing. But we do digress at this point, and let's talk a little bit about the community garden.
Oh yeah, well, being a retired farmer, this is exciting to me to see folks out planting their gardens this time of the year. We have out there, I don't know if you know where it's at Richelieu Park, right next to Community Park on Richelieu Road. You'll see a big sign, can't miss it. You'll see a big sign there if you want to look at it, so you want to see. But we still have openings. We have people are calling all the time. We filled out the people that came in and said they wanted one.
Right,
so
it was initially 60, and we picked the 60, and we didn't keep the other ballots because they were filled.
Right.
And we just didn't want to have to go through that same process again. So what we're doing, we have about, people are calling,
right?
25 that are open, that if you're interested in having a plot, which is 4 by 8 at the community garden located next to the community park, like the mayor said, there's a variety of ways you can do it. The best way, I think, is to come in. The applications are with Katie, our receptionist. You fill it out. It's a $50 fee, which is exponentially inexpensive.
and that's only the first year.
That's just the first year. Then to renew that, it's $25. It gives you a spot, open 7 days a week from dawn to dusk, and you can go in and tend to your garden. It's all fenced in. The deer won't get to it. And as we had Comcast Cares come out on April 22nd, which was Earth Day, and you should see the great job that they did. There's picnic benches to sit down. There are garden beds like outside where you would plant. So as a matter of fact, I had a call this morning. I had 2 yesterday. They are getting filled pretty quickly. And I mean, I understand people commit to something and then either illness or they just change their mind or whatever it is.
And by the way, there's water. There's water there. Bring your tools.
Just bring your bucket and your tools.
And get yourself a bed in there. People are growing now. It's phenomenal. I love to see things growing. It's great. And a great opportunity. You'll get a lot of fruit and vegetables from there. So you'll be able to, and a lot of people help and give it away to people that can use it.
Some people are doing it for food pantries.
And for themselves, for their family. Yep.
Certainly.
Yeah.
So like I said, the process is easy. You can come fill it out, come here. If you have any questions, if you want to talk to me about it and the things that go along with it, you can certainly call me at 215-633-3631. Another Bensalem first. It's great. The sign is beautiful. I'm really proud of it, and I know you are too.
Yeah,
it's something that we had worked on with the committee. We had several people work with us, and we're thankful to them as well. Took, 4 years? 5 years?
Yeah, it was in the making for a long time.
They're not easy.
We had to find plots and get it right, but we're there.
But we're there.
Come join us.
Absolutely. Now, we're going to talk about the concert season real quick. I just can't believe it's almost here. Next week, we did something a little bit different this year. Next week, May 31st, on Wednesday, our concerts are on Wednesday evenings, and we do tribute bands. That's our venue. That's what we do. That's what works for us here in Bensalem. we decided to, because we have a new naming rights sponsor. It's not TD Bank anymore, it's Penn Community Bank. So from TDBA to PCBA. And we thought it would be interesting to step outside of our comfort zone and feature a local band who is actually, they're not so much local anymore because they are just so fabulous. They are everywhere. And they are the Sherwood Brothers. And they are putting on a concert here at our beautiful amphitheater, which has been all redone to reflect Penn Community Bank. New signage, new banners. We actually have a new sign out at Knights Road, and Municipal Drive is what I call it. Same time and everything as the regular concerts, which gates open at 6, talent takes the stage at 7 o'clock. What's a little bit different about this concert is it's free. That's the big one, the 4-letter word. It's free, and it's actually going to help a group that's located in Bucks County, and it's called the Advocates for the Homeless. And you can look it up on our website and just directly look at the AHTN website. It shows you everything that they do. The Code Blues. In the wintertime, when it's so cold, they go out, they have a bus, and they go out and they get people and put them in shelters and churches, and those people that want to participate. And this will be an opportunity for awareness, and Bensalem doing their part, doing our part, your part, to help people that are less fortunate than yourself.
You know, a lot of times I talk about things, and it always comes down to a lot of volunteers. A lot of volunteers give up their time to make these things work.
Doesn't work without
people.
volunteers.
Absolutely, and Bensalem leads the way in that. And everything we've done in all my years here, it's always been volunteers. I love doing it myself. I did it for many years. You get a good, great feeling from it.
You do.
It
When
works.
you give, if you're a happy giver, you're rewarded.
Yeah.
You really are. It does make all the difference. It sounds very altruistic, but it is. The other well, it's not a caveat, but something that's going to be a little different is we're going to have food trucks. And on the 31st, but that's going to lead me into our regular concert season, because this year, 2017, we are going to have 6, I think we're up to 6 food trucks, such as Good Nose Ice Cream, Nick's Roast Beef. I can't remember them all off the top of my head, but they're all different than we've had before. And we kind of backed off of that in the prior years. And the reason I say that is one thing I want you to remember, and I don't say this to, what's the word I'm looking for, we operate with a skeleton crew around here. We have volunteers, like the mayor said, but it's only a few people that run this amphitheater. So to have that element is a lot more work. Now this year, we have a new person. We're in a little bit of a transition, and I'm not really going to go into that on today's show. I'm still here, I'm around, and I'm kicking off the concert season. And it's going to be fabulous. You've seen the schedule. If you have not seen the schedule, please visit our website or stop by the Township building. It's www.pcbaevents.com. Right, Darren? Okay, cool. And you can see all the things that Darren has done. And this is a good opportunity for me to thank Darren for his work.
Oh, we always talk about Darren.
It's
A great
so
job he
good.
does. Yeah.
I mean, you sit and watch the little vignettes that he's done, and you can't wait to go to the concert, because you get to see a short little 15, 30-second spot, and that's just a slice of heaven as to what the real deal is.
I always look
out
when
there.
we're recording, we look right at him. He's on the other side of his set, and
He has
he
a
does
window
a great
back there,
job for
and
everything.
he's waving right now.
Yeah,
When I ask him a
cool.
question, he puts his thumb up out. Because the beauty of this show and this old storage room, for which we can thank Comcast, but we're not professionals. People are probably out in the audience going, "Huh, of course you're not." But it's fun.
Well, we're not
because of the fact
professionals.
that
We're not professionals at this, but we are
that's what I meant.
professionals.
We're not professional broadcasters, but I was actually. I always get nervous when I come on television. Like right now, I'm sweating.
But we bring information. That's what we do about your town. That's what we're doing, and we're not here trying
People
to.
tell me I move too much, so that's why I'm holding, like I'm praying, like I'm in confession. But make sure you come. At least come
it's-
next Wednesday because it's free.
I know the concerts and everything, and we take great pride in that. But I'll tell you, we take great pride in our grounds around here.
Oh,
We have beautiful, beautiful grounds here. Picnic grows and the big tent, and the landscape is immaculate. And this year it's really nice. We've had a lot of rain.
absolutely.
But it's always beautiful here,
It's
and
so green and
I take
lush.
great pride in that with everybody around here. I love that. That's a farming in us, and we like to get things looking nice, and it does. So and again, credit to a lot of people doing the
Oh,
work.
absolutely. The last thing that I have, and maybe you want to close it out with something else, but I want to throw it out there that the information for the 2017 Bensalem Fall Festival Celebrate Community Pride is now on our website. We changed the form up a little bit. It's a little easier. It's more streamlined. It is available, and we are at May 26th. It's been up for a week or so, or maybe even a little longer, because I do get people that stop me or are writing in, when is the Fall Festival, the sponsorship information. It's there. It's there for the taking, and you'll see all the wonderful acts and things that we're having on that day. The official act is the Tramps, and it's the real deal Tramps. We did have the Tramps, let's say about 5 years ago, the Tramps featuring Earl Grey. While they were good in their own right and we had a grand old time, this is the real deal. I mean, there's one guy that has passed on, but the remainder of the band is tight and strong, and it's going to be a good time. And that's Saturday, October 7th, and the Township celebrates its
325th birthday, and we will be celebrating that. It'll be the week before that we have our fall festival, and it'll be at Groudon Mansion. And we'll bring you up to date on that. We don't have all the details. The Historical Society is doing a lot of work on that
Yep.
right now with us, trying to line things up for you, because it is our 325th birthday. I can't believe that 25 years ago that I was chairman of the Bensalem Tricentennial Committee, and 25 years went by.
I know.
I can't believe it. So, and it is. It's a great day for us. 325 years old, one of the oldest communities around. So we're going to celebrate that. The one thing I want to remind you of again is this weekend to honor our veterans, and we look forward to seeing just at the parade. But we look forward, if you get the opportunity, to come over to Parks Casino on the 5th of June, 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. to see our Vietnam veterans off as they leave on buses, and see them when they come home. You will never forget it. I promise you that.
Guarantee you.
So if you can do that, I appreciate it very much. And from me, to a happy holiday. I know it's from Dawn also. Have a great time. Be safe. Until next time, everybody, God bless.
Take care, everybody.